NorCal Buzz Game of the Week. Foothill Cougars take on the Lassen Grizzlies in the Foothill Cougars homecoming game. Today's game is made possible by Taylor Motors, GMC and Cadillac in Reading, who remind you that federal incentives for electric vehicles end on September 30th. Come in and ask a friendly Taylor Motors sales representative for more information. And by Grange Co-op, in business since 1939 but new to Reading for all of your farm, home, garden, and pet needs. And now, the Game of the Week with your play-by-play announcer and host, Tyler Van Dyke.
Good evening once again, guys. Happy to be out here at Foothill again for another great week of high school football here on the NorCal Buzz Sports Network. And this should be a good one. Two teams coming in after their byes. And looking for a change for Foothill. They've played three tough teams to start this year, having to travel to Reno and all the way down to the Sacramento area before their bye. Unfortunately, it was a tough one. 61-7 was that one against Del Oro. And they need to get it going here tonight, get their first win of the season. But they played, like I said, a lot of tough opponents. A lot of tough opponents to start the year. So we'll see if they can put it all together tonight. That was one of the keys to the game that Coach Ross Griffith told me about yesterday. And coming in, Lassen, they drubbed Enterprise before their bye week. And they won 57-23 in that one. A huge domination on the ground for the Grizzlies. DeJuan Stevens at 118 yards, 4 touchdowns, as well as Taryn Hansen added 73 yards and 2 touchdowns in that one. And there's a bunch of other guys that got involved, getting over 50 yards, a few other Grizzlies. So it's going to be an interesting one. Very different offenses like we talked about with Shasta and Orland last Friday. Orland, the more of the run-dominant team, and that's going to be Lassen tonight. You'll see him throw it a little bit, but they only had about 37 yards and a touchdown over the air from Brian Rudd, the quarterback for Lassen, in that win against Enterprise. So we'll see. Obviously, Foothill both good on the ground and through the air. So we'll see a balanced offensive attack from them. But Lassen definitely going to try and ground and pound it tonight. And Foothill's been working on that and how to stop that all week. So let's hear what Coach Ross Griffith told me last night for keys to the game coming into this one and what he thinks it's going to be like.
Smith, as ordered by Gary and Adam Smith.
Black. That's the great thing about our school. Everyone buys in and everyone wants to be a part of this culture, and I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it right now, man. Just super excited to get back on the field. It's always hard when you have a bye week right after you have a tough loss like we did down in Del Oro. I think some keys for tomorrow night is just playing together as a team. You know, Lassen's a very good football team. They have 2 really great backs up there. They have a great coaching staff. They're going to be very well prepared, and so we got to do the same. We got to counter that, and they play a very physical style of football, and so we have to match all that, if not better. You know, it's our homecoming, so we're going to have a lot of excitement in that. We should have a great crowd, great atmosphere tomorrow night. And we've had a good week of practice so far. So we just got to put everything together now. I feel like sometimes in the last 3 weeks over our opponents, we kind of hit and miss on certain things. We're not putting it together. So let's see if we can finally put something together. And I think that.
Tonight, we'd also like to give a quick shout out to our ASD, including Ashley Fitzgerald. With her help this week, we had a great homecoming week. Go Cougars!
Hey, way to fill my spot. I got you. Let's go!
Good evening and welcome to Bill Johnson Community Stadium, home of your Foothill Cougars. Before we begin tonight's contest, we'd like to acknowledge and thank our hardworking officials for all they do to make high school football possible. These men are not only officials, they are husbands, fathers, sons, and our community members. While we may not always agree on every call from our view in the stands, these officials deserve our respect and appreciation for what they do. Cameron Wright, James Cook, Brett King, and Nigel Buchanan. Thank you, gentlemen. In addition, Foothill and the CIF require good sportsmanship and positive behavior of student athletes, cheerleaders, band members, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation in supporting these student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Please be mindful of your language and actions that treat others with dignity and respect. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for immediate removal from the school premises. We appreciate
Backfield that we're going to see here tonight with Lassen. A big deal also before the Sam Marin game that we are here at, Ross Griffith, the head coach of the Cougars, didn't love how they were focused, or didn't like their focus coming into that game throughout practice that week. Completely different feelings coming into this one. He felt like they had a great practice week, as you might have heard on the interview, and it's going to be something to see if they can put it all together. That is the biggest thing that he kept harping on. They got to put a full effort together. They got to get started quick and get on the board, put that defense in a good position.
Ready, camera one, take camera one. Clear, camera one. What's that? Oh, yeah, I got you. Camera one, take.
Foothill team captains tonight are number 1, Ian Bibbins.
Clear
Number
camera
2, Mason Calvert. Number 32, Kingston Coates. And number 88, Evan Hutchings.
Captains for you tonight are Mason Calvert, Ian Bibbins, number 48, Kingston Coates, number 32, Kingston Coates. And also number 74, Maddox Montgomery.
Team captains for Lassen tonight is number 0, Owen Stevens. Number 14, Abraham Ramirez. Number 23, Crush Costello. And number 77, Ethan Neshowitz.
Ready, camera one. Take camera one. Take camera two. Take camera one.
With the point collecting commenced. Looks like Lassen will defer. Foothill will receive Foothill. Football to begin the game.
Lassen gonna defer, Foothill gonna receive to start the game here.
High school band. Everyone please rise for our national anthem.
First, the national anthem.
Jason, give me a shot for flag. Camera one, flag.
Nothing gets you more hyped up for some Friday Night Lights than the Star Spangled Banner. And we're just about to get underway here. It's going to go back into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 for the Cougars at the 20. Play blown dead.
Round five.
It's going to bring up second and 10 from the 20.
Hey, John. Yep.
Puffer under center. Handoff. And he's met in the backfield by a few Grizzlies. Turner Knowles on the carry. Stopped by at least 3 Lassen Grizzlies there. Puffer drops back, got a man on the slant, caught on the right hash for a nice pickup. Catch was made by Carson Anderson. Not going to pick up the first down though, so 4th and 12. Cougars is going to have to punt on their first possession. So a 3 and out for the Cougars. Grizzlies returner going to let that one go. That's going to take a nice bounce inside the 30, around the 27. Lassen's going to take over 1st and 10 from the 27. First and 10 from the 27. One back in the backfield. Receiver out to the right. Looks like there was some... I think the ref just wanted to make sure the ball was spotted right. Okay. Now whistles again. Looks like the officials are trying to figure something out. Official timeout. They're trying to figure something out. Looks like they're having an issue with the chain. All right, we're good to go. 1st and 10 from the 27. And 26. Hand off to the motion man, then he pitches it out. Motion man was number 23. Crush Costello. Tossing it out to Wickham. Sorry, tossing it out to DeJuan Stevens. Stopped by Nolan Wickham on the play.
Don't get hard. Back to the outside. No.
Handoff goes up the middle for about 2. Let's bring up 3rd and 4 from the 34.
Bravo! 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 Kick it! Hey! Kick! Watch your side, Bubba!
Rudd under center, 2 backs in the backfield, handoff. Foothill stuffs him, stops it on the play. Nice stop there by the Cougars. 4th and 1, and I think Lassen's keeping the offense on the field for this one to try to pick up the yard. Fourth and 1 from the 36. 2 backs in the backfield. Rudd under center. Possibly trying to dry him offside instead. And that's not going to work. Timeout, Lassen. Looks like they were trying to draw the Cougars offsides. Didn't work, and now Lassen's going to have to spend a timeout. Thank you to our sponsors for tonight's game. Grange Co-op on Lake Boulevard. Brand new feed store in Reading. Appreciate you guys so much for supporting NorCal Buzz Sports Network and helping highlight these local athletes around here. As well as to Taylor Motors. Taylor Motors is located off of Cypress. Go check out all their great car deals they got going on. Thank you so much for supporting NorCal Buzz Sports Network. So after they tried to pull him offsides, now they're going to punt. Punt drops out of bounds around the 40. The Cougars are going to take over around their 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 45. Man going in motion. Pitch. Pitch was to number... to Turner Knowles, number 0. Pitch to the outside. Not going anywhere. Loses about 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 16 from the 39. double receivers to both sides. Puffer just going to throw it out to his safety man. He gets hit in the backfield for another loss. Foothill just keeps going backwards here. Third and 21 now from the 33. Trips to the right, two receivers to the left, one back in the backfield with Puffer. Puffer dropping back, looking, rolling out to his left, fakes, makes a man miss, gets out to the outside, close to the first down. I think he got it. What a run by John Puffer to the outside. Not afraid to get physical. Taking the hit and gaining a couple more yards on that one. Two receivers to the left, two to the right, one back in the backfield, a handoff. Nope, that's going to be a keeper by Puffer again, using his legs. Nice gain on that one. Two great runs by John Puffer. He didn't do a lot of that when we were here for San Marin, but maybe John Puffer's going to use his legs more here tonight. He might have to. Fake the handoff. Nice play. Out to the outside. He's going to go in for the score. Untouched. Great screenplay. Pass was made to number 3, Carson Anderson, the star receiver here for the Cougars. Nice screenplay to Carson Anderson. Takes it to the outside and gets the Cougars on the board. Going in untouched for the score. Extra point is up and good by Evan Hutchings. And after Foothill had negative plays on their first drive and on the second drive, 2 plays by John Puffer using his legs to pick up chunk yardage. A nice screenplay to Carson Anderson, and they're on the board. 7-0 Foothill with 6:07 to go in the first quarter. Now this turf looks really nice out here, and you can get good turf and supplies for that kind of project at Grange Co-op on Lake Boulevard. Get all your feed store needs, anything agricultural really, they got it all. Go check out Grange Co-op on Lake Boulevard. Thanks so much for being a supporter for the NorCal Buzz Sports Network, helping to highlight these local athletes. And I gotta tell you, been doing this for a couple weeks, man, it is so fun to get to talk about these kids around here. They deserve the shine. That game we were at last week, Shasta and Orland, man, that was a crazy one. And this is shaping up to be a competitive one already. Foothill scoring early, gonna kick it off to Lassen. Kick goes out of bounds, that's gonna draw a flag. It's going to give the Grizzlies a nice field position to start their second drive here. Ball on the 35, 1st and 10 from the 35. Handoff goes over to number 2, it looked like. I think it was to number 1 actually, Dathan Moore. Handoff goes up the middle. Carry was by number 23, Crush Costello, the junior, picking up a few, getting him about 3 or 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 from the 43. Getting close to midfield. Started with some good field position on this second drive. Handoff to number 0, Jawan Stevens. Senior gonna pick up the first and move the chains. Handoff up the middle, goes for about 1. 1 yard gain on the play by Stevens. Brant Davis getting in on the stop for the Cougars. 2nd and 9 from the 43, from the 49. Fake the handoff. Rudd's gonna roll out to his right. Toss it just a bit overthrown there to Bradley Simone. Decent looking play by Rudd. Rolling out, trying to find his man. It's a little overthrown. A little bit of a tough one to throw on the run there. Rudd drops back, got a man out to the outside, overthrows him as well. Back-to-back overthrown passes. 2 very different scenarios. But regardless, 2 overthrown passes, 2 incomplete passes, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 9. Looks like Lassen's going to punt this one away. Solid defense so far by the Cougars, stopping the Grizzlies on their first 2 possessions. Oh, that was almost blocked. Gets it away. Picked up around the 23. Returned out to the outside of the 30, maybe the 31. Michael Topper on the return. Nice return out to the outside. Flag on the play. Personal foul penalty on Lassen. That's going to give Foothill some solid starting field position here for their 3rd drive. Puffer fakes the hand. Nope, does give the handoff to Turner Knowles for about 2 to 3 yards. Second and 7.
Behind the yellow.
Handoff again goes to Knowles. He gets thrown backwards, and now he reverses field. Comes back around. Doesn't have a lot of space, and then just slips and falls, trying to get to the outside. Flags were thrown as he was going to the outside there.
Yeah, we know better.
We'll see what the flag is. Flag's going to be an illegal block in the back by the Cougars. And that's going to move them back and bring up a 2nd and long. Second and long from the 26. 2 backs in the backfield with Puffer. Receiver goes in motion. He's set now. Two receivers over there to the left, 1 to the right. Puffer rolling around. He's got a bunch of Grizzlies and just throws it incomplete. Just kind of had to get that one away as he was getting chased down by several Grizzlies there.
Hey, let's go blue 9, pickle. Blue 9. Come on, Joe, hurry up. Blue 9. Magic.
Puffer faked the handoff, throws out to Carson Anderson. Another screen play, kind of like the one they scored on. He gets a few. Got more than a few, but not going to be enough to pick up the first down. Those gained about 8 yards. Not going to be enough. 4th and 23, and they're going to have to punt this one away. Solid defense, although I wouldn't say it was so much solid defense. A lot of punts here early on, but mainly costly penalties for both teams. Punts away. Hits down around the 35. Picked up at the 37. Lasson's going to take over at their own 37 and see if they can get a good drive going together. They got a couple plays, some nice positive yardage on their last possession, but then had to punt it away, so we'll see. They can work it down the field here, get some good chunk yardage plays, some positive gains, and try and get some points on the board. 2:50 to go in the first, 7-0 Foothill early on here. Fake the handoff, the keeper by Rudd, and that's going nowhere. Met in the backfield, dropped for a loss by Kingston Coates. Loss of 9 on the play, 2nd and 19 from the 35. Handoff goes to the motion man on the reverse, flag thrown in at the end of the play. Crush Costello on the reverse carry.
Punt return ready.
Gets stopped just about the original line of scrimmage, holding on the offense. Penalties declined by Coach Griffith, and they will take the chance to pin them deep here. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 38.
Watch 7.
Rudd rolling out to his left, throws it incomplete. Oh no, it was a completed pass, I think. No, incomplete. I was right the first time. Incomplete pass. Out to the outside by Rudd. It's going to bring up another punt for Lassen early on here. Foothill with some stout defense here in the first quarter.
Your coverage was too good.
And they have worked on a lot on all of Lassen's schemes, trying to get ready to stop him. That was a little bit blocked, I think, on the punt. It ended up getting out around the 37-yard line. Foothill now going to take over 1st and 10 from the 38. 1st and 10 from their own 38. 2 receivers to each side here. 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Puffer the handoff. And he gets to the outside. He's going to find some space. 50, 45, 40, 30, 35, 30, 20, 25, 10, 5. Touchdown. What an incredible run. Turned on the afterburners there. What a run to take it to the house. We'll get you a replay on that one in a sec after the PAT here.
Hey, behind the yellow, behind the yellow. I think it shows that one.
PAT's up and good by Hutchinson. Let's take a look at that scoring play. Nice run to the outside, getting around, takes it in for the score. Cougars up 14-0 here early. The score on that looked like it was number 0 Turner Knowles.
Off the way. Down there. Off the way. Damn. Hey, off the way. On the kickoff. Get off the way. Get off the way. Get down there.
Kickoff return by Lassen, out to about the 21. Short return, Cougar special teams getting in there to stop it quick.
No, like I was.
Handoff to number 22, Ethan Gates, for a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 from the 23. Handoff up the middle. For a gain of 4 or 5 on the play. 3rd and 2.
Going real good for y'all right now.
Hey! Punt return ready! Punt return ready! Punt return ready!
Handoff up the middle. Again, that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down run by DeJuan Stevens. Move the chains, 1st and 10 from the Grizzlies' 33.
Water, guys! Water! Water! Water!
That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Foothill leading 14-0. If you're looking for a new car, go check out Taylor Motors here in Reading. Thank you so much for supporting the NorCal Buzz Sports Network, as well as Grange Co-op. A new feed store just opened up on Lake Boulevard over by the Rayleigh Shopping Center. Thanks so much for supporting us here at the NorCal Buzz Sports Network and being able to let us do what we do and bring these games to the community. Switch fields now at the start of the second quarter. Hand off to DeJuan Stevens. And he's going to be stopped for about two yards. He got 2 yards on that one. Stopped by a gang of Cougars. Second and 8 from the 35.
You're good to go, Garrett? The money?
Come on, bro. You got it. Come on, take that line. Let's go.
Rudd drops back, got a man to the outside. He fell down. Might have been a penalty on that, and there was a flag thrown at the end of the play. Did look like a little bit of a push-off. We'll see if they call pass interference here. And they do pass interference on the Cougars. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Grizzlies.
Let's go, Grant!
Plays blown dead. Official timeout. This has happened several times tonight already. Not sure what's going on with this one. Earlier it was a chain problem. I think they just had to reset the ball. 1st and 10 from the 49. Pitch play out to the outside here to the left. Now it's to Stevens. Brought down after about a yard gain, maybe 2. Number 88, Evan Hutchings, on the tackle. The place kicker getting in the action on the defensive side of the ball. Hand off to Stevens up the middle. He's going to drag a few tacklers and get a nice gain of 5 yards. 3rd and long 3 here for the Grizzlies, as they are now just past midfield. Two receivers, one receiver to the right, 2 backs in the backfield, handoff. That's going to go nowhere. Absolutely stopped by Kingston Coates. Way to get in the backfield by Coates. Pushing him back from the very beginning of the play. The run was by Costello. Got stopped in the backfield by Coates. Receiver out to the left here. Receiver going in motion. Fake that. Rudd rolling out. Got a man, overthrows him. A couple of missed throws by the Grizzlies quarterback Brian Rudd so far here in the first half. Had a man again, but just overthrown ball. Rudd's going to have to figure it out in the second half. And Lassen is known for running the ball, so if they can't get the ground game going, it's going to be tough sledding tonight. Receiver goes in motion, fake to him, and it's a keeper by Johnny Morales. And he breaks the tackle, gets to the outside. Nice keeper by Johnny Morales. The other quarterback for the Cougars. Him and Puffer do split a lot of time. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff out to number 22. Trace Carrier with a nice 7-yard carry on that one. Handoff again to Carrier. This time he's stopped in the backfield. Stop was by 22 Ethan Gates. Looks like a 3rd down and 6, maybe 7, a long 6. 1 back in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Morales drops back, rolling out to his left. Sees a man, he's just going to take it out of bounds. His receiver on the left side there, on the left sideline, was trying to work to get open, but he just had to run out as he was getting chased to the outside. Fourth and 6 from the 35. Morales drops back. Got a man down the middle. Nice slant down the middle for a first down. Nice play to pick up the first. Timeout taken by Lassen. Well, so far we have seen the Cougars putting it all together in the first half so far. So can they continue to be consistent and put a complete game together all around? That's the goal here. looking for their first win on the season. Weird to say, you would expect them not to be 0-3 right now, but like I said in the pregame, if you missed it, they have played several good opponents, and they played most of those away, having to travel to Reno, down to Sacramento, and a tough one before their bye against Del Oro. Morales got a man, caught to Knoll, complete to Knowles. He gets about 4 or 5 after the catch. Official timeout again. Looks like a player's down. Player's down on the field. Looks like he's down around the 20-yard line on the right sideline over here. All of his teammates are taking a knee. Number 4 is the man being helped up and helped off the field right now. That's Malachi Marquez. And that's number 4 for Lassen, actually, my bad. That's going to be Ethan Owen Edmondson.
It is second one.
He's going to get helped off. He's walking off on his own power, so that's a good sign. Trips to the left, one to the right. One man in the backfield. Fake the handoff, thrown out for the screenplay. Out to the outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Makes another nice juke move all the way into the end zone. Finds some space. Wow. What a play that was. Hell of a play, hell of an effort by Turner Knowles. Catching it to the outside, breaking one tackle from the start of the route, then making another move, breaking another tackle, making a juke move, finding some space to get into the end zone. And the Foothill offense is on fire right now in the first half. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. They're going to go for the 2. And Morales is not going to get away. Dropped in the backfield. 2-point conversion, no good. And let's take a look at that scoring play. Beautiful play. Turner Knowles breaks one tackle, makes a nice hezzy juke move, finds some space and takes it into the end zone. Great effort there by Turner Knowles. Wow, Foothill's offense looking very good here in this one, here in the first half. Up 20-0 after not converting that 2-point attempt. And they have stopped Lassen from not getting any real chunk plays and not a whole lot of positive yardage. Great on both sides of the ball here in the first half. And we saw that against San Marin. You know, they have a formidable defense and a really good high-powered offense when they put it all together. I cannot overstate how amazing an effort that was by Knowles. Student section all wearing black tonight for the blackout, as you see there. It's the blackout night. Nice black unis by the Cougars tonight. And it's the homecoming game for Foothill. They got their homecoming dance tomorrow night. And you know how big homecoming is for high school, especially high school football. It has definitely brought out a ton of the community here. A lot of the stands are filled. It's nice to see the Foothill faithful turn out for this game. Handoff goes out to the right side, to the outside, for a gain of about 4. And that's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 from the 37. From the 27. And they're going to pick up the first down. Stevens on the run, picking up the first down. First and 10 from the 31 for the Grizzlies. One receiver out to the left here, one man in the backfield. Pitch it to him. He's going to get through one tackle, but stopped by 3 Cougars. Nice gang tackling as well so far. They are definitely hitting their assignments tonight. Cougars defense is looking really good. Second and 11 from the 30. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. Ooh, nice hit there. Nice hit, and then a group of Cougars continuing to make the stop. 3rd and 10 from the 32. Lassen yet again in a 3rd and long situation. We have seen that several times here in the first half already. Rudd rolling out, got no one, and he's going to get stopped and hit and pushed back by Nolan Wickham and a few of his teammates. Cougars defense is flying around the field. Yet again, they will force Lassen to punt. Around 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Lassen gonna punt the ball away again. Guy almost gets in there to block it again. But the punt does get away, and it gets down to around the 25. Going to be picked up around the 25. Foothill's going to take over at their 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Morales going to keep it. Spin away from a few defenders. Wow. Morales can take a punch. He got hit, kept moving, spun around a defender. Almost got through the second one. Gets taken down, but Johnny Morales runs hard. Trips out to the left, one to the right, one man in the backfield with Morales. Morales looking, goes up the middle, takes it himself for about 2 to 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 from the 33 for the Cougars. Two to the left, 2 to the right. Pass complete to Turner Knowles. And he is that guy tonight. Getting targeted often by Morales. Had that really nice touchdown the last possession. He's going to move the change for the Cougars. 1st and 10 from the 37. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Morales drops back. Doesn't see anyone and finds his way again. Wow, Johnny Morales using his legs tonight. And I apologize if I thought it was John Puffer earlier, because that is Johnny Morales making moves, finding space with his legs. Another great run to the outside by Morales to pick up another 1st down and continue to have positive gains every possession here for Foothill. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Morales drops back, screen play. That's nice, he gets around 2 different tackles. Nice play there. That was to number 12, Caden Kitchens, on the screen play. Up the middle, takes it around to the outside. Let's take a look. Nice screen play to Kitchens. Finds some room out to the right side, breaking some tackles. Gets down to around the 35. Nice play to continue to move the chains. Kitchens on the handoff. That's going to go nowhere. No gain. 2nd and 10. Timeout taken by the Cougars. If you're ever looking for any feed or agricultural products or anything like that to help your farm projects or ranch projects, anything out here, check out Grange Co-op on Lake Boulevard. Just opened a location on Lake Boulevard in the Raleigh Shopping Center here in Reading. Thank you so much to them for supporting NorCal Bus Sports Network as well as Taylor Motors. Go check out all their car deals they have going on. Proud supporter of NorCal Buzz Sports Network and local athletics here. 2nd and 10 after that no gain on 1st down from the 25. Morales dropping back. Got a man wide open if he can grab it. Just a little underthrown. He was wide open, and then the DB caught up to him. Just the ball was just a little underthrown. Taking a shot to the end zone. Morales is not afraid to air it out. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Morales drops back. This time going to the right sideline, and what a catch! What a throw by Johnny Morales, and a beautiful grab by Carson Anderson in the back of the end zone. Oh, are they going to say it was incomplete? I think so. It did look like a touchdown from here, but I think they're going to call it back. Let's take a look at the replay. Nice throw. Anderson open. I don't see how you don't call that a touchdown. He got his feet down. He had possession of the ball in the back of the end zone. They call it back. That is the call. Incomplete pass. And now Cougars Hutchinson will line up for the field goal. And he had plenty of leg on that one. But just a little bit to the right of the goalpost. No good. Tough to see there. But it was no good. Just a little to the right. So after a nice drive and what looked like should be a touchdown on a nice throw to Carson Anderson, Foothill will come away with no points.
Incomplete pass and then for 0 seconds. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Lassen.
That's how I feel too. That's why I won't sit down. You're young. That's why I will not sit down.
Lassen 2nd and 10 after the no gain on the first down. Hand off to number 23, Costello. Gain of 2 yards to the outside. Marquez on the stop. And it's going to be 3rd and 7, just under a minute to go here until halftime. 3rd and 7 from the 29. Third and 7. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Man in the backfield with Rudd. Rudd's going to take it himself. Gain maybe a yard, maybe 2. Looks like only a 1-yard gain on that one. Timeout on the field. $23.4 to go until halftime here. That play made it now a 4th and 6 from the 25.
Hey, at halftime, just point the camera at the cheerleaders and you can take a break and come back. Okay, cool. Yeah, just make sure you got a good shot of the wide shot of the cheerleaders.
Fourth and 6 from the 25. Lassen's going to punt it away yet again here in the first half. Nice kick. Going to roll all the way down inside the 35. I think they're going to start it around the 37. 17 seconds to go before halftime. Foothill's going to take over 1st and 10 from their 37. Two receivers to the right, trips to the left. One man in the backfield. And they're going to take a shot. Pass is caught. Oh, almost trying to do the pitch backwards, and it's fumbled on it. Lassen takes it down after the picking up the fumble, takes it down inside the 25. That might have been a mistake there that could cost them. Looks like they tried to run the pitch play, fumbled it. Number 18 for Lassen, Tyson Conaboy, takes it down inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the 22. They got 5.2 to play here. One play, possibly to the end zone. Botch snap. Puts it on the ground. Lassen going to take a quick timeout to save all the time they have, which is 0.4 seconds left here. Botch snap by Rudd. 0.4 seconds to go until halftime.
With 4 seconds to go, and the running Lassen gives the field goal.
And that timeout saves them enough time to take a shot at a field goal. Kick is up, and it's going to not be enough. Damn. Returner tries to pick it up and gets laid out. And that's going to end the half here. Foothill up 19-0 in the first half. Hosting Lassen tonight on their homecoming game night. And a nice offensive performance. I could say great offensive performance in the first half. And an absolutely stellar, stout defensive performance as well. Making Lassen punt almost every drive. And now we'll get treated to some performances by both cheer squads.
The Foothill Cheaters!
Oh, they're going to shut that one down and we're going to close that one up there. Okay, so we don't close that gate?
Boy, you know I'm a
you're working hard, man. Doing good.
How you doing? How's the camera work?
It's good. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's hard to hear. It's just you can't adjust the volume on the headsets. Unfortunately,
We need better headsets.
yeah. This was not designed for a loud environment.
I've got to get that in there ASAP. Like next day, right? Where at least we could have them for the next game. We won't have them for the rodeo. We won't need them for the rodeo though.
Like rodeos, I don't have logos. I don't have names of bull riders. I don't have any graphics at all whatsoever for that thing. We're just gonna have to do it without any of that, which is gonna be weird. But and I look. There's no stadium out there, so I don't.
So we went out there, looked at it. They got a whole setup for us.
Oh, okay.
They're running now. We're gonna hook up to
What
their
time?
Wi-Fi.
What time is it? 6, 7.
Yeah, but the mutton busters are a lot.
We're not gonna do mountain busting.
Yeah, but the mutton busters, the whole thing starts at like about 5:30.
Yeah.
And the real rodeo starts at I think 7.
Like we don't want to do kids.
Yeah.
That, and you get a lot of like real, like we were told, like even covering like the rodeo for Channel 7 and Channel 12 and stuff. We're not allowed to even take video of the mutton busting.
Yeah, we haven't got the consent.
Yeah, because they're minors and they haven't signed media releases. But so
These are too.
I'm just
well, I mean, but no, actually, they have media releases. The school has media releases because they have other groups.
I'm just focusing on the play itself, trying to get in there and buy it.
Under the direction
The actual play itself, right?
Yeah. Try and stay with it as much as you can.
Yeah, and try to keep the action coming to you.
Yeah. That's the.
You want to sit down for a minute?
How many watchers?
Let me do some squat bids.
Oh, I mean, it drops off at halftime, so we like I'll give.
You want another Gatorade?
I got enough.
You got enough?
Okay.
Yeah, again.
You want to sit down, Jason?
Take one.
Okay. Hey, this way. Okay, so how come I can't hear it? We didn't have that problem last time, did we?
Yeah, we kind of do.
It's kind of always been like that.
Is it because of the headset? It's not.
It's not great.
You can't control the volume on it.
Okay, headsets. Did we look at a couple sets?
Yeah.
Different types of headsets? That stuff still didn't come today. It's supposed to be here.
Amazon service.
Well, we didn't order the headsets, did we? Or did we?
No, we ordered the board.
Well, that wasn't supposed to be in until like tomorrow or something, right? Not today. There was a, when I went to pick up the key, there was a USPS you weren't here thing on your,
On my thing?
yeah.
Here?
That's what it looked like on your little clip thing.
Oh, okay.
In front of your front door.
You guys said 3:30?
Oh, on my Gmail account?
Oh, okay. What? Oh,
Should I wait till after the
let's wait till after the because I want to do the spot. I'll do an announcer voice on the sponsors again.
So did he say how overall how is it going?
Melissa thinks it looks really good. Melissa, my girlfriend, she thinks it looks really good.
She said that?
Yeah, she's like, I love the switching, camera angles, I sound good. She also. I don't think she'd say I sound bad, probably, but Max was hyping it up too on there. You can see her and Max.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool. She always comes in though. It's nice.
Yeah, if we had the headsets, Jesse, when you through, you better like. I can tell. Can you hear me very well? It's the same way. I can hardly hear you.
Same way, I can hardly hear you.
Oh, really?
I mean, I can't hear you. I can hardly hear you. Oh, it's off.
She just said she can hear me. Oh wait, but then you can't hear.
But it's not even.
Okay, you gotta see that.
Really?
All right, that was a nice performance there. Nice performance there by the Cougars cheer squad and their band. So far, Foothill putting it all together in the first half. What do you think?
It's good. It's a total.
On Weed at home. Cardinal Newman is up 7-0 on Pleasant Valley. Wow, Pleasant Valley with a goose egg so far in the third quarter there at Pleasant Valley. Las Plumas and Shasta are tied in the second quarter. Pierce is up 21-0 on Calusa on the road in the second quarter. Gridley's up 7-0 at home at halftime against Paradise. East Nicholas is up 22-0 on Willows on the road in the second quarter. All these scores are brought to you by Max Preps, so all these scores I'm saying are reported on Max Preps currently. No score for Central Valley Live Oak or Bids Maxwell, as well as Portola Los Molinos, Etne Trinity Enterprise West Valley, and Fall River Modoc. Red Bluffs up 20-7 on Orland. As we saw Orland get a nice win in overtime against Shasta last week. That was a hell of a game. Red Bluff is up on the Trojans 20-7. Spartans in the second quarter at Orland. No score for UPrep and Fortuna or Wairika Mazama. Those are all of the scores currently updated on Max Preps. But this game, Lassen coming in, averaging a lot of yards on the ground. They've got a few chunk plays, but nothing too crazy. Foothill's defense has been stout in the first half, getting it done on both sides of the ball, with their offense humming along, no problem, putting up score after score. Only problem they've really only ever had in that first half was the kicking game, and trying to go for two, not getting the 2-point conversion. But they got a 19-0 lead here at half. We'll see if they can come out, continue to be consistent in the second half, and continue to stop the Grizzlies' running attack. We did see Lassen throw the ball more a lot at the end of the first half there. Kind of having to with the ground game not working.
With the third quarter about to start, Lassen will be receiving the kickoff.
The NorCal Buzz Sports Network is made possible by your sponsors like Taylor Motors. Taylor Motors invites you to come down and check out their wide range of selection of GMC and Cadillac models. Also, federal tax rebates for EVs end at the end of the month. If you're looking for an EV, go to Taylor Motors now and talk to one of their friendly sales reps and find out more. Also, Grange Co-op. In business since 1939, but new to Reading for all of your pet, farm, home, and garden needs. Grange Co-op on Lake Boulevard in Reading. Now back to Tyler Van Dyke.
All right, we're going to get set here for the second half kickoff. Cougars going to kick it to Lassen. Student section sparking up the "I believe that we will win" cheer. That's always a classic. Hutchings kicks off. Ball grabbed around the 15, taken out to about the 30. Lassen going to take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 29 for the Grizzlies to start their first possession here in the second half. Two receivers to the right, one back in the backfield. Rudd going to roll out and get taken down at the 30. Might have got 1 yard on that. Penalty's going to move them back. 1st and 20 for the Grizzlies. Handoff up the middle, stopped. Caden Seagrass on the stop. And here we are, seeing it already in the second half. Cougars flying around, getting into the backfield, making stops, dropping the Grizzlies for losses. Handoff up the middle to Stevens. About 5-6 yards on that one. Third and 12 from the 27. Rudd drops back and gets thrown down. Tank De La Cruz, the big man, getting in there to get the stop. Throwing Rudd back. Oof, look at that. That is a big kid right there. That's going to bring up another punt for the Lassen Grizzlies tonight. Punt received around the 41 by Turner Knowles. Knowles taking it to the outside. Gets spun down. Return gets a few on the play. Foothill going to take over 1st and 10. Just about midfield at their 49. Trips to the left. One back in the backfield. And it's faked. Puffer going to throw it outside to Knowles. Knowles is going to make another move, get some more yards. Knowles is the X factor so far for the Cougars. He has some good hesitation moves. Once again, putting on the brakes, making a nice move, getting about 2 more yards. Puffer with the keeper this time. We see Morales do it and Puffer. Well done by the nice Cougar quarterback duo here. Puffer going to move the chains with his legs like he did early on in the game. In the first. Handoff goes up the middle to Kitchens. So Trace Carrier, number 22. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Puffer finds a man on the slant route. Out to the left hash. Topper with the catch. Making a man miss, breaking a tackle. And he moves the chains again for the Cougars. Man goes in motion. Handoff up the middle to Carrier. Gain of about maybe 3 on the play. You got 4. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Handoff again goes to Carrier. Gains a few more. 3rd and 4. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Puffer going to pass out to his right side. Flag thrown on the other side of the play over here. So some laundry down around the 15 on the left hash over here.
Oh, I thought it was 10.
It's going to be a face mask on Lassen. That moves up the Cougars inside the 10-yard line. Looks like to around the 8. Face mask was on Foothill, actually. And that's going to push him way back outside of the red zone, all the way to the 30. Two receivers to the left, two to the right, one man in the backfield. Puffer dropping back, looking, and his receiver falls down. A flag thrown on that play, so possibly a PI, as his intended target there down the middle fell down, but he might have been pushed down possibly. We'll see what the call is. And it is pass interference. That's going to give Foothill 15 yards. Not quite a fresh set of downs after their penalty hurt them. But now, just like that, they're in a 3rd and 4 position from the 15. Or that is a 1st and 10, starting from the 15. Puffer the fake, finds a man, out to the outside. Caught by Topper. Solid catch on the sideline there by Michael Topper. Fourth and 6 for Foothill. Puffer rolling out. Got a man out to the right side, and he's going to take it in. He was just standing there waiting for Puffer to see him. He was standing there all by himself, all alone, waiting for Puffer to get it to him. Puffer finally slings it out to him. Topper on the catch and a nice run out to the outside to get the score. Topper with some nice plays on this drive. And then he gets him on the board. PAT is up and good. .552 in the 3rd quarter now. 26-0. Foothill Cougars. Starting to put the hurt on Lassen. And their defense continues to stop them and make them punt. Check out Taylor Motors for their variety, a big selection, variety of cars, especially GMC, as well as Cadillac. Thanks so much for being a supporter of the NorCal Buzz Sports Network, helping to highlight these local athletes That deserves some shine, no doubt. Some really good players, great players in this game. And Hutchings going to kick it back to the Grizzlies. Kickoff taken around the 10. Finds a little bit of space, breaks a tackle, gets out to about the 22. Two receivers out to the right. Here on first down, two backs in the backfield. Rudd rolling. He's going to take it himself out to the outside and gets pulled down by the ankles. Caden Kitchens on the stop. Grabbing Rudd by the ankles, dragging him down. Solid 5-yard gain by Rudd there. Trying to get out of traffic. 2nd and 5 from the 27. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, one back in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Oh, and he finds us some space, and he's gone. Absolutely untouched. DeJuan Stevens, oh my goodness. Put on the afterburners. That young man can fly. Wow. He found a crease through the middle. And I believe he went untouched for a very long touchdown there. DeJuan Stevens. And the Grizzlies finally get on the board here with just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Nice to see they have a little bit of life. Finally breaking out an explosive play. Kick is up and good. All right, Lassen with some life, 26-7. Outstanding electric run by DeJuan Stevens, though. Look at that. Absolutely just into the open field, turning on the afterburners for the score. Thank you to our sponsor, Grange Co-op. They've been in business since 1939. Just moved here to Reading. Their new location opened up on Lake Boulevard in the Raleigh Shopping Center. Go check them out. Thank you so much for being a proud supporter of the NorCal Buzz Sports Network. Lassen going to kick it off. That's the first time we've said that tonight, as they finally got on the board here. Hard hit on the return. Nolan Wickham on the return for Foothill. And he takes it out to around the 35. And that's where Foothill's going to set up shop. First and 10 from the 35 for the Cougars. Trips to the right, one to the left. Puffer going to take it himself on the keeper. Breaks a tackle, gets out to the outside, breaks another tackle. Wow. An impressive run there by the Cougars quarterback, John Puffer. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle here. Look at that swim move to get a few more yards. Moving those chains. John Puffer. Hell of a run. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Puffer under duress, and he gets the pass off out to the outside. Carson Anderson on the catch, and he's going to make some room out to the outside and gain some more yards. Move the sticks. Another broken tackle. Trips to the left here on first down. 1 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Puffer throwing out to the left side here. Caught, breaking a tackle, and dragged back down by 2 Grizzlies. Ethan Anderson, not to be confused with Carson Anderson. They are spelled differently on that reception out to the left here. Trips to the left, 1 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Handoff to him. Handoff to Knowles. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 from the 22. Fake to Knowles. Puffer going to try and keep it himself. Met in the backfield. Whistle's going to stop, but he's going to get a loss on that one. And on 4th down here, they're going to try the field goal attempt. Hutchings has the leg, as we've seen it already. Flag before the snap. Going to be a false start on the offense. Or an offsides on the offense. So offsides is going to move them back for a bit of a tougher long field goal. They're going to still attempt it here. Hutchings lining up. And the kick is up. Not enough leg. Drops a little short of the goalpost. And it's going to be a turnover on downs to the Grizzlies. They're going to take over at their own 29. Actually, their own 20. First and 10 from the Lassen 20. Trips out to the left. 1 back in the backfield. Rudd going to pitch it to him. That's the Stevens. Stevens running out to the left side. And he's going to be pulled down for a loss. Second and 11. Rudd drops back, got a man over the middle, and it's picked. Underthrown, picked off. Picked off by number 6, Michael Topper, and he's going to take it in for the score. Pick 6. Mikey Topper. Good vision, good hands to pick that one off and take it in for the score. There's a flag on the play. So hold everything, folks. Some laundry on the field around the 25. Around the 24. Officials gonna meet. Confirm what's going on here. Refs are still conferring on what exactly the penalty was. After the pick six, what looked to be a pick six by Michael Topper, the strong safety. Underthrown ball by Rudd. Topper in the right place at the right time to pick it off. Let's take a check out on what the play looked like before they're done here deciding. Rudd dropping back. Thought he had a man over the middle. Underthrown and picked off there by Michael Topper. Topper making a move on the lineman, getting back across, and then the flag is thrown. Oh, you know what? There's some extracurricular activity at the corner of the screen there, if you see that at the bottom of the screen. So this might be personal conduct penalty, possibly. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's what I meant to say. We'll see, though. It's taken a long time for the refs to decide this one. And while they continue to talk about this, let me see if I can get you guys some updated scores while we have the time. Cardinal Newman still up 7-0 on Pleasant Valley at Pleasant Valley going into the fourth quarter in that one. I'm surprised. I hope that score is right because I'm surprised Pleasant Valley hasn't scored. That is a high-powered offense this year. Orville up 28-14 on Weed at home. Reading Christian up 34-0 at home at halftime on Mount Shasta. Las Plumas took a 28-14 lead in the fourth quarter on Shasta at Shasta. No score for Hamilton Quincy. Pierce 21-7 at halftime on Colusa on the road. Gridley up 7-0 in the third quarter on Paradise at Gridley. So they finally make the call. It's going to be holding on Foothill, as well as an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Both on Foothill on the return. So nullify the pick six touchdown. And they got two penalties called on them on that return. And that is going to drop the Cougars way back, almost to midfield at the 45. First down at the Lassen 45. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. One man going in motion. Fake that. Handoff inside. Find some move. Find some space. Made some moves. Turner Knowles with a nice solid run up the middle to move the chains. Buffer out to Anderson. Anderson spins out of a tackle, gets to the outside, and that's in. That's in for the score. Carson Anderson. He is a huge playmaker for the Cougars. The big receiver with a nice move, spinning out of a tackle to take that one in for 6. Another great move. Nice throw by John Puffer. Great move. We've seen a lot of great moves by the playmakers here for the Cougars. And Carson Anderson getting in for the score, joining his teammates, Topper and Turner Knowles. Kick is up and good. And it is 33-7.
Foothill leads 33-7.
Just about a minute to go, minute 5 left in the third quarter here. 33-7 Foothill. Take a look at that one. Carson Anderson spinning out of a tackle, taking it to the outside for the score. Another nice touchdown drive after they were backed up deep, almost to the 50 on that two penalties from where they thought they had a pick 6. Didn't matter though that the pick 6 was nullified, as they were able to score it anyways offensively. Hutchings the kick. That's going to be grabbed around the tent, taken out to the outside, breaks a tackle. Brought down by the kicker, Hutchings. Kicker making the tackle on the return. We've already seen him make a tackle on the defensive side of the ball. Hutchings making an impact in all areas of the game here. Lassen going to take over 1st and 10 from the 26. Flags before the play starts. Encroachment on the Cougars. That's going to move the Grizzlies 5 yards. Handoff, he's going absolutely nowhere. Stopped in the backfield by a few Cougars. And there is a Cougar and a Grizzly down after that one. Medical staff running out to see what's going on. Check them out. Looks like a cramp possibly for Foothill. Great camera work there by our cameraman. That's me, number 65, jogging off the field. Brant Davis for the Cougars. Two receivers out to the right. One to the left. Rudd rolling out to his right. And he throws another pick. This time, again, I believe it was picked off by Topper. Another great return. It was almost the same play that happened earlier on the pick. Let's take a look at that one. Rudd rolling out. Thought he had a man again. Kind of the same scenario. Underthrowing it. His man was not open. And yeah, it was Topper again on the pick. This time that play is good compared to the pick six that was taken away. Nice return there, taking it inside the 10. Mikey Topper. Great defensive play. Two receivers, one goes in motion from the left, two receivers to the right. Morales this time, the quarterback, he's going to take it himself and almost get the touchdown. Looks like he got pulled down around the 1. Nice scramble play by Johnny Morales. Just outrunning the defender to the outside and almost getting it into the end zone. And we got another Cougar down in the middle of all that there. It's going to be number 63 down on the play, Gavin Wiegand. And he's getting some attention. Coach Griffith out there to assess the situation. His teammate's going to help him get up. They're going to help him walk off the field, so not a good look there as he can't really put a whole lot of pressure on his foot. That left leg looked like it got rolled up on. And he's getting helped off the field now. Medical staff going to take a look at him on the sidelines. And that's their center, so they're going to have to make an adjustment, move possibly one of their guards to the center or tackles to the center spot. Ball at the 1 after the Morales scramble. Carry, and he's going to be pushed back for about a 3, maybe 4-yard loss. Turner Knowles on the carry, getting pushed back for the loss. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter here. Foothill with a nice 33-7 lead. Lassen finally getting on the board in the third quarter here. And Foothill yet again threatening inside the red zone, inside the 5-yard line as they switch ends of the field to start the fourth. And I was updating you guys on some scores a little bit earlier when we had that referee timeout trying to figure out what that penalty was on the pick 6 that was called back. And I believe I stopped after Paradise Gridley. Gridley was up 7-0 at home on Paradise in the third quarter.
Foothill High School
And now Paradise has 3, 7-3 Gridley. East Nicholas is up 46-0 on Willows on the road. No score for Biggs Maxwell. Winters up 15-8 at home on Durham in the third quarter. No score for Central Valley Live Oak. No score reported for Portola Los Molinos. No score for Etna Trinity or Enterprise West Valley. Modoc up 14-6 at home against Fall River in the second quarter. No score for Mazama Wairika or UPrep Fortuna. Cardinal Newman's up 14-6 now in Pleasant Valley, so Pleasant Valley does have a score on the board. Puffer looking and just threw a pick in the end zone, caught in the end zone, intercepted. Interception was by number 6, Edwin Gage Jimenez. The DB picking off Puffer. Let's take a look. Well, that's Morales actually rolling out. And not a good throw. Picked off by Jimenez. And he'll take it out to around the 10. And the Lassen Grizzlies now with a chance to go down and put some more points on the board to try and get back in this one. 1st and 10 from the 10. No gain on Costello's run there. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Segrest in on the stop for the Cougars. Handoff goes to Stevens. And he'll chug it forward for about 7, maybe 8. And he got 10 on that one. A nice run to gain the yardage back. 3rd and 4 from the 16. Stevens again. Actually, that was to Gates. Ethan Gates, number 22, getting that carry. That's going to move the chains. 1st down, Grizzlies. Handoff looks like it went to Gates again. Met in the backfield for a loss. Three-yard loss. 2nd and 13 from the 20. Fake handoff. Rudd drops back, tries to get away, but gets sacked by Kingston Coates. And Segrest in on the stop. Rudd finding nowhere to go, getting dropped there by Coates and Segrest. Rudd dropping back. Oh, and he will be absolutely slammed in the backfield for a huge loss. And he gets up a little woozy after that one. Hutchings, the kicker, yet again making an impact, getting into the backfield in a hurry and taking down Rudd for a big loss. 4th and 20, and that's going to bring up a punt for Lassen. Punt, not great. Going to dribble out around the 22. And that's going to give Foothill amazing field position on this next possession. With around 8:18 to go left in the game, they have a chance to put some more points up on the board. Trips to the left, receiver goes in motion, fake it to him. Carry goes up the middle. Knowles on the run up the middle to move the chains. Nice first down run by Turner Knowles. What's new? He's doing everything tonight. Knowles again fakes, makes a man miss, almost into the end zone, and they're going to call it a touchdown. It was close. It didn't look like he got in at first, but they gave him the touchdown. Knowles reversing it back the other way. Didn't look like he had a lot of space, but runs around, beats a few defenders. Puts his head down. Looks like he was out at the 1, but they gave him the touchdown. He must have just got into the corner of the end zone there. Kick is up and good. And it's now 40-7. Foothill running away with this one. For what I thought was going to be a pretty competitive matchup, Foothill did exactly what head coach Griffith was talking about needing them to do tonight, putting it all together in all facets of the game. Well done by the Cougars, putting it all together and really taking a lead and pushing it out, making it tough for the Grizzlies to come back and stopping them defensively almost every time, except for that big run by DeJuan Stevens. They haven't had any big electrifying plays. Hutchings to kick. And that's caught around the 5. Return gets through a few tackles and is taken down around the 20.
Handoff up the middle. Stopped by Foothill's defense. Gain of 1.
Second and 9 after a 1-yard gain there on first down for the Grizzlies. Handoff, and he's immediately stopped in the backfield. No gain, 3rd and 9 from the 21. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the game. Running back goes in motion. And Rudd looks like he kept it there. That was Phillip Bush, number 42, getting in on the action. The senior getting a carry. 4th and 3 from the 28. Might as well keep the offense on the field at this point, it looks like. One receiver out to the left here, one back in the backfield. Official's gonna stop the play here. All right, we're gonna resume. Motion man, fake the handoff to him. Rudd gonna take it himself and get the first down and more. The junior picks up the first down for the Grizzlies. Move the chains, 1st and 10.
Start the clock.
From the 36. 37. 1st and 10 from the 37. Fake the handoff. Rudd gonna keep it himself again. Get about 4 or 5.
Where's Chris at?
Second and 4 from the 43. Handoff. And looks like he'll get the first down. DeJuan Stevens on the carry, picking up the first down. Lassen's starting to make some productive plays a little too late here. One receiver to the left. Receiver goes in motion from the right. Back in the backfield. Rudd gonna keep it himself again and get the first down. It's actually Taryn Hansen, not Rudd, on the quarterback keeper there. That's the other quarterback on the Grizzlies. The senior Taryn Hansen getting some snaps. One receiver out to the right, back in the backfield. Hansen gonna keep it himself again. It's just QB draw after QB draw. Gain of 4 on the play. Gates going nowhere. Might have got 2 yards on the play, thrown down, so a flag is thrown after that. A little extracurriculars. Extracurriculars are gonna be called personal foul on Foothill. That's gonna move up Lassen to just outside the red zone at the 21. Fresh set of downs at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion from the left to the right. Hansen rolling out, gonna take it himself again. And gets absolutely walloped. Let's take a look at that again. What a hit. Looked like by number 4, Malachi Marquez. That was number 16, Jeremiah Wheeler. Absolutely taking Hansen and throwing him down. Handoff to the left, and it's a fumble. Ball comes out at the end of the play. Gates was the man that was carrying the ball. Ball comes out, recovered by Foothill, and they're going to take over after the turnover. A little bit of a icing on the cake there for the Foothill defense. All over the place tonight. Receiver goes in motion. Morales, handoff. Handoff was to number 18, Caden Gamble. Illegal formation was the call. There was a weird stutter there on the motion. I'm not sure that the motion man was supposed to go in motion, and they're called for an illegal formation. He was a little confused when Morales called for the motion. Just under 2 minutes to go. Handoff, no, it's kept out by Morales, and he gets to the outside, and he's going to go out to the 40, 45, 50, down to the 45, down to the Lassen 45. Another great run play by a Foothill quarterback tonight. We have seen that all night. Morales and Puffer using their legs, and there is a flag at the end of the play. Great run, though. Looks like the penalty was waived off. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Morales with the handoff up the middle to Gamble. Nice to see them rotating in some guys off the bench, getting some carries and getting some action here at the end of the game. Just about a minute to go And clock rolling under a minute here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 4 from the 40. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield with Morales. They're going to let some clock run here. Might as well let it run down. Morales going to keep it again and get pushed back only for about a gain of a yard. Pushed back by a few Grizzlies there, trying to run to the outside. And that's going to do it. Clock is going to run out here. Down to 15 seconds and running. And that's going to be it. Foothill with a dominant performance on both sides of the ball tonight. Amazing offense. Quick strikes, big plays. A lot of great run plays, some solid screen plays on the passing side, and amazing defense. Absolutely stellar performance all around for the Foothill Cougars as they take it 40-7 against Lassen tonight. And we're going to give you the Taylor Motors Players of the Game tonight. We'll start off with a guy who is doing it all around for Foothill tonight, Turner Knowles. The free safety and wide receiver got in on some defensive action, had some great runs, got a touchdown. Also, I'll give a little shout out to Michael Topper, who had a pick and a touchdown as well on the offensive side. Great all-around showing by Turner Knowles. And for the Lassen side of things, you know, they only scored 7 points, but the electrifying play that we saw from them was from DeJuan Stevens, the running back. The senior going to get the player of the game tonight on the Lassen side. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to give you some scores from around the North State now. See if some of these games went final. Players celebrating down on the track. Looks like they're going to do a little chant to their cheering section. Cougars are fired up after that great win, 40-7. They take it over Lassen tonight. Absolutely amazing performance by Foothill. Some scores from around the North State. Oroville wins it 34-22 on Weed at home. Hayfork won 56-0 against Chester at home. Cardinal Newman is up 14-12 on Pleasant Valley currently in the fourth quarter, so that's a close one. PV looking to try and come back in that one. Reading Christian absolutely routs Mount Shasta 55-0 tonight at home. Las Plumas is up 35-14 on Shasta in the fourth quarter. No score for Quincy and Hamilton. Pierce up 21-7 on Calusa on the road. Gridley up 7-3 at home against Paradise. As well as East Nicholas is up 46-0 in the third quarter on Willows on the road. No score for Biggs and Maxwell. Winters up 25-8 at home on Durham in the fourth quarter. Central Valley and Live Oak, no score reported there. No score reported for Portola Los Molinos. Same games that I said earlier with no score. Etna Trinity, Enterprise West Valley, no score reported there. Modoc up 14-6 in the second quarter. It's probably not updated. It says 14-6. Modoc up at home on Fall River. And Red Bluff up 27-7 on Orland on the road in the fourth. No score for Mazama Wairika. No score for UPrep Fortuna. And that's all of the action going on around the northern section tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into this one as you saw Foothill finally put it all together, getting their first win of the season. Absolutely beautiful performance on both sides of the ball tonight. Defense was firing around, getting in, making plays to get losses for Lassen, getting sacks, getting picks. They were all over the place, and their offense was absolutely electric tonight, both running and passing. Just an all-around terrific performance for the Cougars. It was surprising to see how this game got away, considering what Lassen has been able to do this year so far, as they blew out Enterprise just a couple weeks ago. So we'll see how Enterprise fares against Foothill when they match up this season. Couple weeks, and we're into the conference. Still here, non-conference play, but just in a couple weeks, we will be getting into some league games for these teams around here, and it's going to get really interesting, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of teams going to be vying for playoff spots, as there's only so many weeks until playoffs. So great action from around the North State tonight. Thank you for tuning in with us. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Taylor Motors. Go check out all of their variety of GMC and Cadillacs and other great prices they have there at Taylor Motors in Reading, as well as Grange Co-op for all your farm, home, garden, and pet needs. They've been around since 1939, and they just opened up a location here on Lake Boulevard in Reading in the Raleigh Shopping Center. So thank you so much for supporting NorCal Buzz Sports Network. We really appreciate it. We could not do any of this without our sponsors, so thank you so much to our two sponsors tonight. And yeah, that's going to do it. Another great performance, like I said, by Foothill. And they finally get that much-needed win after playing a couple tough opponents early in the season. And they finally put it all together, just like Ross Griffith, their head coach, was talking about that they needed to do. They did it. They had an all-around performance tonight. Got it done. Thank you for tuning in. If you are driving home or traveling anywhere, drive safely. And if you're at home checking us out, make sure to tune in next week. We will be probably at Reading Christian is the plan as of right now, which they got a huge blowout win tonight on Mount Shasta. And yeah, so we'll see how they fare in their matchup next week. That is the plan currently. We'll be covering Reading Christian. Not a lot of home games around here next week, so a lot of road matchups going to be happening in the northern section. But thank you so much for tuning in. Drive safely and have a great night and a great weekend. And thank you for tuning into the NorCal Buzz Sports Network. Tune in next Friday for some more great high school football action under the lights on the NorCal Buzz Sports Network. I'm your host, Tyler Van Dyke. We appreciate you. Thank you to our cameraman. Thank you to everyone that helps with our crew here. And we will continue to make this a great experience for you guys out there that tune in. Thank you so much. Again, have a great night.